Are you looking forward to the upcoming Christmas and New Year holiday? Or are you feeling a little bit overwhelmed by everything that you still have to get done by the end of the year? No matter where you sit, I'm excited to be sharing with you this week's episode. I'm Siobhan Barnes, founder of the Neon Life Society, and this week I'm going to talk you through the 3 steps to enjoying this holiday period without burning out. I remember when I was working in my corporate job, I used to love this Christmas period, regardless of whether or not I was taking time off or not. It was just nice to walk into the office and just embrace that more chill and quiet vibe where people were away and things weren't happening quite as quickly. And it was just nice to catch up and, do those things that you don't normally do, like get to those emails that you've left or like get to those unimportant tasks which need to get done but are just really niggly. And so, if you are taking time off or if you're working through the holiday, I invite you to really embrace this time to slow down a little bit, take your foot off the accelerator and enjoy the Christmas break. It doesn't have to be a stressful one. It can be something really exciting and really fun. And so the 3 steps that I want to share with you are really simple steps that will help you get the most out of your holiday so that come January 1st or whenever it is that you're back to the office, you are feeling pumped, you're feeling excited, you've got your rest and you're raring to go. Because remember, you can't keep going full pelt all the way through the year. And now is the perfect time to take a break. So step number 1 to enjoying the Christmas holiday without burning out is to set an intention. What is it that you want out of the next couple of weeks between now until the end of the year? For some people, it will be about rest and rejuvenation. For me, myself, as you see this video, I will be in Australia hanging out with my family, and it'll be a time for us to connect, unwind, and disconnect. And, for others, it'll be about actually connecting, having time, socializing, catching up with friends and family that perhaps you haven't had the time to really see and pay attention to throughout the year. So have a think, what is your intention over the holiday? And I recommend you to set just one simple intention. Maybe it's just to have a joyful and peaceful holiday. Perhaps it's to be rested and rejuvenated. Whatever it is, have that intention in mind. Once you've got your intention, you can move on to step number 2. And step number 2 is to actually say no to others. So once you've got this intention, you'll know what it is that your holiday is about. And you can actually purposely say no to some people. Some people might be inviting you to Christmas drinks and perhaps you're out the 3 nights before and the 3 nights after, and this is your only night at home. And it might seem silly to turn down an opportunity when, technically you are free. But remember, when you're saying yes to the drinks, you're saying no to your quiet time, and that's equally as important. So I give you an opportunity here to actually assess what you want to say yes to and what you want to say no to. It's perfectly okay to say no, and you won't miss out. You'll be actually focusing on the activities that are really going to support you in this intention during your Christmas break. Okay, so that's step number 2. Feel free to say no to others. Then step number 3, whilst you're still at the office before you go off for the Christmas break, really take this opportunity to get things squared away before the holiday. I personally find that when I've cleared my mind and I've done my work, I can walk away without the anxiety or the heaviness of having to come back to something. So if there's something that's niggling at you and it's going to bother you during your holiday, I recommend that you prioritize time now to get it done so that when you do go on holiday, you can have a really good break. So whether that's emails or whether that's, clearing your desk or going through that drawer that's really been covered in junk and filled up with, admin throughout the year, take the time to do that, especially if you're quieter in the office. And, just a little story, we're in Australia for our holiday and we thought that we had booked a house with Wi-Fi. And only a few days before we left for our trip, I was told that we don't in fact have Wi-Fi. And the town that we're staying in is really remote and there's no Wi-Fi. There's only a pub and an Indian restaurant and they don't have Wi-Fi either. And so that sent me into a bit of a panic. I was like, oh my goodness, that means I can't record my videos when I'm in Oz, which is the original plan. So you're still seeing me in Hong Kong. And I hustled to get these videos done before I left to make sure that I was still in contact with you. And now I can go and enjoy my holiday guilt-free, peace-free, knowing that you're still hearing from me whilst I'm away. And that feels super, super good. So definitely clear those things away. So those are the 3 steps. Number 1, set the intention. Number 2, say no to activities that do not support your intention and people who do not support your intention. And number 3, get things squared away before you go on holiday so that you can really disconnect and have that clear time doing what it is that you intend to do. So I would love to hear from you. In the comments below, let me know, what is your big intention for this holiday? I want to hear what you're up to, what exciting plans you have. If you're jet setting somewhere, that's awesome. Equally, if you're planning on spending Christmas in your pajamas at home, I find that equally awesome too. So do leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Keep going after that business and life that you love, because there's nobody in the world who can do what you do the way you do it. And having some time to yourself is going to be the surefire way to get you there. So have a beautiful week, and I hope that you actually have fun during the Christmas period without any burnout.